Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti here with Customer Relations, and today we are here to get you ready for delivery day. That's right, it's finally here. And so I am sure you have watched a lot of the component videos to help you decide if the product is for you or not. And so the goal of this video here today is to help educate you on how to use your van to make sure you are ready to go. And so slow us down, turn closed captions on, rewind, rewatch the video completely if you need to. Make sure you take notes, write any questions down so that we can best use your time here on delivery day. So with that being said, let's get started. Up next, we're going to talk through your Maxxair vent. So the three highlights of this guy are that it is 10-speed motor, it is 2-directional, and it is an all-weatherproof model. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit my on-off button here, and you're going to see this black knob here start to turn, and that's going to lift that hood is going to lift up. And so assuming we're not getting like a sideways monsoon, I mean, you're good to run it in the rain and whatnot. If it was raining sideways a little bit and you did see some water dripping in there or something, all you have to do is manually kind of turn this black knob and close that lid a little bit, and you'd be totally fine. Run it in like more of a ceiling fan mode. But yeah, this will either take air from the outside and kind of bring it in, or it'll take, if you're cooking or something, you want to blow air out, it'll do that as well.
And so is that like a little knot? Is that...
Yeah, so we have our on-off button, turns you on and off, in and out as I hit that. It's just going to like kind of power down, and it's going to reverse the direction those fans blades were spinning.
Cool.
And it's kind of like you just saw there. Other than that, I'm going to use these up-down arrows to adjust the speed. So as I go up, you're going to hear one beep. When I get to the top speed, it's going to be a double beep. Okay, so we'll just kind of do it. So one beep, two beeps, so we're already right there. And that tells us we're at the top. Okay.
Nice.
Lastly, this has a hold to set temp. So this kind of has like a thermostat ability in that if you want to like maintain the temperature, if it was like 65 outside, for example, and you're wanting to keep it at 70 in here, obviously your body heat and stuff with dog and everything, you might get up there a little bit above that. And so you can hold that to where it kicks on and off to bring in colder air from outside. Cool thing is this comes with a remote. So as you kind of use this remote, works like an old TV remote. If you point it down here, it probably won't do much. But you point it at it, like if I hit the power button, it's going to go ahead and shut that thing off. It's probably going to pick up the fan speed that it was set to earlier. But you can adjust fan speed and everything from here. You've got the 2-directional thing there as well. You can close the hood and everything. That temperature set I just mentioned is set to 78. You can actually change that through the remote if you need to. Okay. So, any questions on this guy?
No, so it's actually got a little temperature sensor in here that
which can be adjusted.
That's pretty neat. Okay, cool.
A lot of people. It's kind of like the flagship model for Maxxair, and they're pretty great.
Yeah, cool. We had roof racks, and then so our fan got so old that we had to put like little piping insulation over the roof rack to like push it down, and then we would leave and we'd forget, and then it would just be flopping around.
Oh man!
Like, the old school
I hear you.
cap thing. Oh my God.
See a lot of that type of stuff. It's kind of funny. It's like it's almost a hallmark of it, right?
I wish I had like a whole album, an album of like all the van. Oh my God!
Some pictures hanging up with like all the memories.
Oh gosh, just remember like when I pay my write out the check every month for my loan, I'll be like, okay.
There you go.
This is a lot. All right, sorry.
I hear you.
Okay, yes, very cool.
Okay. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else on this guy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
And that's DC?
It is DC, yeah. So this is going to be DC powered. S-Bar's DC powered. Really, the only components that are AC powered for you are going to be your air conditioner and outlets. Everything else is the DC powered in here. Okay. Unless you did something I'm unaware of, which we'll find out. But yeah, so everything, outlets are AC power, air conditioner is AC power. For some of our units, the air conditioners are DC powered, but most of them are that AC.
Sweet.
So yeah, other thing about this guy that I'll mention is kind of like a pro tip, which is just that if you get bugs in your van, a good way to kick them out you can actually turn all the lights off in the van and get like a little flashlight on your phone or something, and kind of shine it up here. But these little knobs right here, you just turn those to the side, and this screen will pop down.
Okay.
And so you kind of pull the screen off, shine a light up there, and then kick the fan on, and it blows all the bugs out. So, pro tip for you.
That is that in the... You should make a video about that.
Yeah, we should, honestly.
It's like, people would buy the van just
so, that's
okay.
just for those knobs.
Right.
Sometimes they're a little tight, but you should be able to get to them no issues.
All right.
All right, any questions on heating, cooling, anything else?
No, it's I guess the power that the air conditioner is using, and so I guess the battery. I mean that's something to be considered.
Yeah, we're gonna talk through that right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, last thing I'll mention about the fan though, having airflow over the top of you, I've noticed, like for myself, a lot of people I've traveled with, like airflow over the top of you, even if you're not used to it in your house, that's one of the biggest factors in keeping you comfortable. So I always recommend like an O-Polar, like little, not a box fan, but like they have miniaturized fans with like a clip on the other end of them.
Yeah.
And those charge up off just like a little USB.
Yeah.
And so clip one of those right here, so you're bringing that air in, and then you have that fan blowing air over the top. It's just kind of like directing that airflow over top of the bed. Those make such a big difference.
I have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think on Amazon they're like $29.
Yeah.
So those I cannot express how big of a difference a simple thing like that makes.
Right.
Especially when we're in like fall, early summer, spring. That is just so big.